What the heck is this going on right here? What's happening right here? Y'all sanction this? Ladies, I want to see y'all going after this woman and holding her accountable in the same way that y'all always going after men and holding them accountable. What the heck is going on with this? And how is this justified? I want the same energy across the board that I see happening. If a guy was doing this, the whole world would be on fire talking about how he is stalker and because see, this is honestly now I said it first and I'm gonna say it again. And Mr. Hillel, even if it's not a real tat, because we don't know if it's real or not, okay? Even if it's not, to be sitting here putting this on your face in the first place is just crazy. And no matter what, it's crazy. She's already done some of the most horrendous damage to this man. She probably helped him fumble a bunch of money. Okay, so he made a mistake. He a young dude. It ain't like he married. Let's shoot Zion some bail right now. It's not like he married. It's not like he did anything illegal. We do understand that it's important for you to hold your image to the highest, utmost standards because, you know, that's the way in which you make your bag, especially as a public figure and as an entertainer. And then she got banned from Twitter because she was out here talking about she gonna release the videos and what they did in the bed and he spit in her mouth and all of that. And now she taking time to go out there and possibly, because, you know, they had the outline and then it shows that or whatever. Now she taking time out here. Oh, Kojak, you saying it is permanent? You saying it's permanent? What would cause a woman, in a general sense, because we all know that y'all have done an intricate deep dive on men and why it is that they crazy, because guys is just crazy. It's the frontal lobe and all of this other type of stuff. What would cause a woman to go this insane and this nuts over a dude? Is it the D? Is it that she was already crazy and he the one that just brought it out of her? You know how y'all always like. Maybe we can call Dr. Umar Johnson. I know he like to blame it on black men, right? Do we hold black men accountable for this? Is it our fault for this one? What would cause a woman, let's hypothetically say that it's not real, but that she goes through the process of completely trying to nuke him, tagging the NBA, tagging him, saying that she gonna release a video. Do we just narrow it down to just you just being crazy, or do we do a deeper dive to try to understand why she in here in the first place and how she became so obsessed? Of all of the dudes that she done had got buzzed down, I'm sure some of y'all done probably seen her on some of your favorite sites. Of all of the dudes that's probably bust her down, why him? Why is this a play to get money? Is it a play to get more visibility? Do she got a show coming up? Is it promotion? Do y'all think that all visibility is good visibility? Why would she go through this process of trying to ruin this man's life? Shout out to J Dubs. I'm going to be reading that very, very shortly, right after we talk about this. Everything that I see happening in social media, content creation, and what's being promoted on these sites is a warning, in my opinion. It's a warning to men. From the Chicago mother and her son. Oh, I'm about to address that very, very, very shortly. To what we seen happen to Travis Randolph or Rudolph, to Tyrese in court with child support in 2023, to what we see playing out with Zion Williamson. Let me tell y'all something, fellas. We could sit here, and one of the reasons why I feel so comfortable talking about it is because I'm above board, right? And I tell guys this all the time. It's much more difficult to fight a problem when you already in it, right? It's much more difficult to fight for the justice of men when you already arrested, when you in jail, when you plan it out, because nobody is going to come to your rescue. Nobody gonna care. Nobody showed up. Tyree said he a black king, but then he advocated for people to actually come to his aid and address and show up at court, and nobody was there. How do I know? Because I actually heard the lead attorney talk about it, and I heard Bruiser talk about it. He's recently rebranded himself as a style chief. Shout out to Bruiser. Nobody cares. The only thing that we're going to do is say, oh, she cray cray. I don't see it. If this was a man, if any man in the world was doing this, they'd be trying to snatch everything from him, put every protection around the woman that he was doing it to, so on and so forth. If a man popped up and was going on Twitter about he's obsessed with a chick and he's going to release the videos and all of that, he would be arrested. He would be held accountable. And everybody would be trying to go after this dude, including the women, the single baby mothers, the chicks for the streets, the wives, and the simps. They would all be holding him accountable. Now, we see this happening from her, and everybody just like, oh, goo goo gaga, it doesn't even matter. It's just a woman. She cray cray. He shouldn't have ever messed with her in the first place. That's what you get for messing with women for the streets. Why is it not equal when we're supposed to be advocating for equal? I can't wait to talk about this woman, the Chicago mother. Is she a psycho? I'm just curious. Is she a psycho? Or I have a better question for you. Is this the norm? I see women with neck tattoos of dudes on themselves all the time. Is this normal? And you know why I'm saying that it might be normal? Because nobody is really tripping about it. Nobody is flipping out about it. Nobody is saying protect Zion. Why is she trying to ruin his bag? Nobody is tripping. She just so happened to be the one that's the most visible and don't have nothing to lose because she's for the streets anyway. So she feel comfortable enough to actually say what she feel. But I'm telling you, women like this exist all the time. And one of the reasons why they feel comfortable enough to be able to do it is because they know that nobody is going to hold them accountable for it. Because if I hold them accountable for it, or if another man hold them accountable for it, we're not taking it seriously. Now, let something happen. Let something happen to Zion. Let something happen as far as anything that can go wrong with regard to a guy. And guess what? It's just going to be, oh, well, it shouldn't have never happened. He should have never been in this position in the first place. I'm telling you. Sabrina, you saying that ain't normal, but I believe that it is because nobody is tripping about it. The immediate reaction when I first showed it was, that ain't even real. We ain't even going to trip about it. We don't look at it as a threat. We don't look at it as an issue. We don't look at it as a problem. And women feel comfortable enough to do this type of stuff because nobody even trips or takes it serious. They just say, oh, well, why was he even with her in the first place? But then if I say, why were they even at the chicken spot at 12 o'clock at night buying chicken with a bonnet on and having a son? And I had people sending me messages yesterday saying that I need to apologize for my opinion for reacting to what the news was reporting. And they never changed what they said happened with regard to the news report. They never changed with regard to what they said happened with the arrest report. They just said that the charges was going to be dropped. Y'all ready to get into the show?